Hurricane Erin's winds sent huge waves crashing into and past homes in Buxton, North Carolina at high tide. Buxton and other coastal towns across Dare County are under mandatory evacuations. This area could face some of the roughest surf conditions from waves higher than 10 feet. Tropical storm and storm surge warnings are in effect through Thursday.
Jeez Louise, damn it. And they're like infamous for giving you commercials.
That has almost a 700-mile wind field, frankly. That's pretty amazing. And this thing's moving a lot of water. I mean, look at this. So 320 miles from the center. So you multiply that by 2, that's 640. That's just the tropical storm wind. Winds extend out past that. All right. I mean, we've got, frankly, 30-knot gusts all the way back through Virginia Beach, down through Cape Hatteras, and you can see where the storm has tracked and also cooled the water as well. All right, big-time cooling has gone on, if you will, on the right side of this thing, because it's, this is where the upwelling is occurring the most, and that's basically, what we've got for you. We can clearly see where the hurricane has traveled over the last several days. Again, rain bands, offshore. You're going to get a couple of drips or two on the Outer Banks, absolutely, but it's really about the wind and the waves, as we've been telling you about now, almost ad nauseum. So we're starting to open this thing up a little bit, but that doesn't mean it's weakening at all. I mean, look at that wind field just churning up the water, pushing all that water up toward New Jersey, on in toward the Cape. Of course, it's pushing it now from the north side. So you're getting this kind of scissoring effect where the waves are coming in this way and the water is being pushed this way. So again, today, a very dangerous day for rip currents and longshore current. Look at the gusts there just offshore of Ocracoke, 51 miles an hour, 38 gusts at Cape Hatteras. So we're not obviously a tropical storm with sustained winds, but we've certainly got the gusts. And of course, the water, holy smoke, 35 feet.
That's kind of crazy.
As Hurricane Erin's storm surge crashed into homes in the Outer Banks, locals were literally taking the flooding in stride. Streets disappeared under 2 to 3 feet of water, which was up to some front porches by Wednesday evening. And by Wednesday night, a nearly 50-mile stretch of Highway 12 was shut down.
North Carolina Outer Banks. That was some, I don't know what.
Just take a look at the rapid intensification process. If you look at this 24-hour time frame, 2 o'clock Friday is a Category 1 with winds of 75-mile-per-hour winds. Then we go 12 hours later to Saturday morning at 2 a.m. We saw it increase to a Category 2. Another 12 hours later, now we're at Saturday, 2 p.m., it's a Cat 5. So this is a 24-hour time frame that we're looking at, an 85-mile-per-hour wind increase in this time span. So going from Friday afternoon through Saturday afternoon. By the way, here's some stats for you going back to, looking at data back to 1851. It is the 5th Category 5 hurricane on record to form so early in the season. Remember last year it was Beryl, and that was actually in early July. We have had Emily in 2005, Allen, which took up a huge area of the Gulf, and Camille, 1969.
In the weather world is a term used by the National Hurricane Center to identify features being monitored for potential tropical development. Invests are typically festering clusters of showers and thunderstorms that don't yet have a defined circulation, but might show signs of organization. Once an invest is identified, the NHC can start using specialized data sets and computer models on the area of interest, like spaghetti models. If the NHC needs more information, they will schedule Hurricane Hunter aircraft missions to gather more data. But don't worry, just because an invest is identified does not guarantee the system will become a tropical depression or storm.
That was cheesy.